Fifth chapter of Boruto, Blue Vortex titled Target. The chapter began with a flashback, where Sasuke acknowledged that Boruto's Uchiha training is complete. He's been taught everything Sasuke has to teach. Later in another flashback, Sasuke and Boruto got in a fight with Code and his claw Grimes, and after Sasuke realized Code was too powerful for them, he told Boruto to run away, leaving him the responsibility of taking care of Sarada while he charged to battle. After this, a while later, Boruto returned to see that Sasuke had become a tree, and promised to come back for him after taking his sword. Meanwhile, the god trees identified their targets. Judah chose Naruto as his target, and Matsuri chose Konohamaru. So Hidari, who was based off of Sasuke, chose Sarada as his target. What had happened to Sasuke has happened to a number of other strong shinobi. They became Ten-Tails or Shinju clones, strong figures based off the original shinobi that were trapped in trees by Code's army. Sasuke's clone Hidari resembles the Uchiha, however. He has both arms and a Rinnegan. In a way, you could say we'll be seeing Sasuke back at his full power. Later in the chapter, during a sensitive discussion among the shinobi, Boruto made his triumphant return, and Sarada welcomed him with a hug. Boruto fans were very pleased with the chapter, as it had some impactful moments for the main character such as Sasuke. Officially passing the torch to him ends the young hero's emotional reunion with Sarada. Some were even excited to see Code standing out as a badass villain by defeating one of the most prominent characters in the franchise, particularly on the matter of what became of Sasuke after the fights. While the closing moments of the fight between Sasuke and Code weren't shown, we did see the aftermath, which was a battlefield filled with claw Grimes, corpses, and Sasuke transformed into a tree. The fact that there were numerous lifeless claw Grimes in the area meant Sasuke managed to put up a worthy fights before getting bit by one of them and ending up in a tree. The chapter was certainly set up in a heroic way, as the tragic passing of a beloved sensei would serve as fuel for the main character's ambitions. And because of this, many fans seem to have concluded that we've seen the end of the legendary Uchiha. However, he is alive and will likely return at some point. He is one of the most prominent characters in the entire franchise. So in off-screen, death wouldn't be a satisfying end to such an important character. For now, the safest and most sensible conclusion is that Sasuke is trapped in a tree, and there may be some way for him to be freed from this predicament. At a later time, the chapter also made it clear that the heroes weren't giving up on their masters, that were turned into trees. So somewhere along the line, they may find a way to revert the conditions of Sasuke and Moigi.